under the 2:12 mark. It's definitely an amount of depth that we haven't seen in buggy in a long time. With
it's no longer just a two-team race as it has been in the recent past.
So it's Fringe A's, Buggy Blizzard in lane 1, and
10,
PiKA B's,
9,
Brimstone in lane
8,
3.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, set.
And we are off in the penultimate, second to last men's heat in WRCT's coverage of Buggy 2005. We have a very high expectation team for Fringe right now, getting ready to make their transition from Hill 1 to Hill 2. It looks like they'll have a Hill 1 King of the Hill time of about 16.9, 17.1 seconds, as fast as any team we've seen these days, as PiKA looks to be doing a little bit better with a strong B-team performance, much better push off into the free roll, and they're only about 15 feet back of Fringe, as they've turned in a much better Hill 1 and 2 time and improved significantly over yesterday. Now, Fringe just making the crossover on the course. PiKA staying about 30, 40 feet back, and it looks like Fringe is actually picking up a little bit of speed on PiKA. So looks like the engineering knowledge of Fringe, just to be able to kind of maintain that distance over a team with such a legacy as PiKA is significant, as they reach the stop sign at 53 seconds, about as quick as SDC. So they'll need to get a good performance out of their backside as they reach their flagger. PiKA reaches their flagger about 3 seconds behind, putting in a much better performance than yesterday. But Fringe coming around the outside, heading into the chute. And it looks like they are cleanly into the chute as they stay on the inner half of the road. PiKA also riding about the same line through the chute. Fringe getting ready to pick up their buggy on the backside as they get their first little push. They like to touch it at around 2 windows, just give it a little tap, and then pick it up and push it harder later. And PiKA does the same sort of technique. And Fringe gets ready with a very, very strong Hill 4. Gets ready, gives it a hard shove, and definitely tries a little bit different of a sprinting technique. Starts a little later, just puts a lot of energy into the buggy, gets their 3 or 4 pushes, and gets ready to make their transition off to Hill 5. And so they'll give it a very hard shove off to Hill 5, make the transition at 1:50. So with the 22nd Hill 5, this will still be around the 2:10 mark. And you'd be surprised, this might not be faster than SDC. It's a little bit disappointing, but we'll see where they catch up and how they do at the finish. As they're coming up towards the finish line, it looks like they're going to cross the finish line with a time of 2 minutes and 10.5 seconds. So a little bit of a disappointing finish for Fringe, as they make it across the finish line at 2:10.5, and it looks like PiKA makes it back about 7 or 8 seconds later than that, so they'll be around 2:17, 2:18 again today. So it looks like Fringe might not have passed SDC, and might be SDC on top, as Fringe put in an unofficial time of 2:10.44 when I saw them cross the finish